record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. This is a diecast that I did not expect to get, but somehow managed to end up with. This is the Checkers or Wreckers from Darlington. Yeah, the Darlington from last year. There was 1,512 of these made, but basically Larson tried to go, I don't remember who he's racing, but he went down to the bottom and then he slid all the way up the track and then just smacked the wall and ended up losing the race. Now, just add that to one of the, races that Larson could have won, but, didn't. Pocono, this one, he could have won. Oh, there was like one or two more races he could have won, but just had something happen. So Larson dominated 2021, obviously, even became the champion because of it. This man had 10 wins, 11 if you count the All-Star race, but obviously it was not a points-paying race. It's more of like a money grab, so yeah, 10 points-paying races, 11 actual races, and then he could have won, again, Pocono, Darlington, and like one or two more. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie, I have seen this car out of the box, and it looks amazing. So I actually cannot wait to get this bad boy out of here and show you how she looks. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this by now, but, again, I did not expect to get it. I had no really intention. I planned on getting it, but realistically, I'm like, no, I'm going to run out of money. I'm not going to want to, spend that much on it. But, here we are. So, we're going to take a gander at this beautiful car here. See if we can get this out of here. Now, what I wish the Checkers or Wreckers would come with would be just a card, like a... Okay, so say your example for the Ross Chastain. I wish it had a card that would say, Ross Chastain advances to the Final Four in the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs with a unthought of video game maneuver, something like that. Like some type of interesting little card just to kind of add some more detail to the car. Personally, I don't think that will happen, but I would absolutely love it to, because that would just be, again, something a little extra to add to these Checkers or Wreckers. But anyway, this is just a fantastic, but like, again, it makes more sense now that I think about it, because it's a Checkers or Wreckers, meaning like something happened, he almost won, he did some type of maneuver or something crazy happened, and if you're not a NASCAR fan and you see this car and you're like, oh, that car's really used up, I wonder what happened. You have to research what happened other than just buying the car, getting the card with it, and then explaining what happened and, the scenario or what it meant to the race fans or what it meant to the race or the playoff bubble. Or like driver points or team points, something like that. But this is the side. This is a really nice looking race car. So we are going to take this bad boy off the base real quick. And to get a closer peek, this is the second type of car I own for this paint scheme. Of course, I got the championship win. So I got the beginning of the playoffs and then the ending of the playoffs. So yeah, either way, fantastic paint scheme, fantastic race car. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop this bad boy off the base and get a full-on diecast review of this just amazing diecast. Here's the diecast out of the box, and honestly, I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep this for ever, or like for a really long time. It's just something I at least wanted to hold on for a little bit. Again, I don't know if I'm going to trade it off or part ways with it later on, but as of right now, this thing is staying in the collection because I really, really like how it turned out. Again, this whole right side is just completely mangled, destroyed. Again, we'll take a look at that in a minute. So, onto the hood. Got a little bit of bare bond and stuff. I'm assuming that's from earlier in the race. Got HendrickCars.com. Got a lot of race wear on that, so it looks really good. You can see it on the blue. You can see it on the white. You can see it on the, even the little pins there as well. So that looks really good. Got Larson right there. A big, nice, thick banner. Of course, you got a little bit of black that's from, I believe, where they kind of edit the banners the way the driver don't get blinded by the sun or anything like that. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's what that's for. It's kind of like a little sun visor type thing going on there. Got the number 5. Got a little bit of specks and dirt in the white there. Of course, the roof flaps do deploy. Got hiring technicians on the back end of the roof there. Got Larson. This is DIN number 1088 out of like, what, 1,500 something, I think it said. Nations Guard right there, another popular paint scheme earlier in the year. Onto the back here, we got HendrickCars.com, Camaro ZL1 1LE, Valvoline, got the tail lights there, the number 5 Chevy bow tie, and the camera. Got a little bit of damage on the quarter panel and the bumper back here on this side, but, you know, I don't know what that's from exactly. But again, this is from the wall hit, and dude, this thing is just super, super caked in just smudges and markings. It looks really good. Hiring technicians right there. Again, you got, there's a whole bunch of wall scrapage on there. It looks fantastic. Just, it's all rubbed out, all marked out. Got the wheel well, which is supposed to be flat, but I mean, obviously they can't really do that. Hendrick cars right there, all torn up. HendrickCars.com, actually. Valvoline, at this point in time, this man had 5 winner stickers, or 5 wins, I guess you could say. Got Kyle Larson there. There is no right side window. I didn't know they didn't run those at Darlington, but I guess they do. Or don't, I guess. I saw the Cronus, Freightliners, Mac Tools, Simon, Cincinnati there. Got a big old wall scrape. I like how you can see where it splits. That looks pretty good. I'm going to set this thing down because I really love how they captured the wrinkling. Look at the wrinkles in the side. And the number 5, in this little front piece here, got a bunch of, like all that is just wrinkles. That looks so good. Now, of course, I just kind of glanced at it when I got it. That's why I was kind of deciding on if I should buy it or not. But really looking at it, you can see all the crinkles, the dents, the scrapes, everything is all there. And that is just super outstanding because, like, it's really hard to capture any type of wrinklage, but dude, it looks good. It looks pretty good, not gonna lie. It would be super cool if they made a 160 for this. I don't think they are, because I'm pretty sure it would have been released by now. But man, the damage, the detail, all of it looks so good. You can even see like the color variation or the distortion in it. Got some red there from like the wall and from the paint. You can see you got the green in there from the wall. It's just, it looks so good. Got Metrotech, Tarleton there. NASCAR Cup Series playoffs, or what's left of it. Goodyear right there, or good, half of it, or a fourth of it, I guess. Got the rubbed up tires, of course. Right here on the front end, got a little bit more of that scrapage damage going down to the front end. You see that front end's tore up as well. Looks very, very nice. Very clean car in terms of, like, how it looks. Not really how it's dirtied up or anything. Here's the front end. Of course, you got a little bit more damage kind of spilling over into the front here. Got the number 5 there. Got that opening in the gap. Looks pretty good. Got the little tape over here, ZL1. Got some of the more puncture holes down there. Got some more build up on the splitter. Going on the side, you can see got some more going around to this front fender. Got some more, just rubber build up there. Got some on the Hendrick Cars logo there as well. Got a race use tire. Of course, there is a little line for how they do their, like, just how they put the tires on. Now we have like 3 or 4 of those at once. This is weird. I'm used to seeing 1, but now we got like 3 or 4 at a time. So that's pretty interesting. NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. You can actually see it this time. Metrotech, Tarleton. There we go. Got a little bit of, I don't know what that is. These little lines. I don't know if that's just like build up or I don't know. But they got that down there. Got the pop rivets. Got the number 5. Got some more dirt specks down the side. HendrickCars.com in a clean fashion instead of it's all smashed up. Got the decaled window, of course. Got the little bit of race rubber around there. Of course, you got some used up tires back here. Hiring technicians, and then there's that little bit of damage right there on the back end. I'm telling you, man, really, really clean race car. So we're going to pop the hood if possible. I'm just going to use a screwdriver to kind of get that out of there. But we're going to set this up a little bit, make it look all nice and purty. Or for the most part, anyway. Zoom out of here, but man, like, I mean, again, that's just a really nice car. I mean, the right side is obviously the money maker here. Well, no matter what, this paint scheme is very, very clean. It always looks really nice. Let's kind of turn around and get another angle. I need one of those like spinny platform things. You know what I'm talking about? That would be incredible. There we go. Get a nice shot of that. That is one nice piece. Now again, don't know if I'm going to keep it for a little bit or for a while, but at least for a short amount of time, I'll keep it permanently. I'm not going to change my mind like tomorrow or anything. I'm going to keep it for a little bit. If not forever, I'll, sell it later on down the road or get rid of it or do something to it. But here is the engine bay. I'm going to try to show you how it looks. It's going to be a little difficult because it's kind of hard to see. But we've got a little bit of blue wiring in there. Not a whole lot. You can see a little bit of red. trying to brighten it up as best I can. Got the silver in there. I mean, yeah, it's not a lot, but it's there. And also underneath the hood, there is just Chevrolet, just a little bow tie. Nothing crazy, nothing special, but it's there, and I guess that's what really matters. So there is the Larson Darlington Checkers or Wreckers race version. Pretty awesome little die cast here. And again, it would have been really nice to actually have a 164, but I said earlier, I don't think it's going to happen because I'm pretty sure it would have been released by now. I know they released the Dale Jr. Checkers or Wreckers. They did not release the Noah Gragson one from was it 2022? No, 2021. It may be 2021. Either way, it was like the Roval raced version or something like that. But either way, yeah, this is a really nice paint scheme. Now, I know it hurts a lot of Kyle Larson fans, but the real target audience for things like these are just like historic people who love the history of like certain races, which I am one of those. And like, I don't know, Larson haters, maybe. I don't know if they would like this die cast. I mean, very well, possibly. Especially if you like the damaged race cars. This is one to get. Definitely is. So it's a very selective variety. You can go to Larson fans. It can go to damaged car fans. It can go to Larson haters. It can go to Darlington fans, Hendrick fans. It can go to a lot of people. But at the same time, it's really hard to pinpoint which person would actually, or which person would like it the most out of those groups. But either way, again, fantastic paint scheme, fantastic race car. The damage looks really good on it. So if you're debating on getting it, I'm giving this a solid 10 out of 10. Easy, just for, you know, how everything looks. It looks really, really good. I don't know, maybe not that much. Maybe like a 9. Either way, if you're debating on it, just go ahead. Just pick it up. Do yourself a favor. It's a really cool car. Just get it. If you don't like it, you can sell it on later on down the road, like I may or may not do. I'm not too sure just yet, but again, this thing is fantastic. However, I do believe that'll be all for this diecast review, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.